Hello and welcome, little heroes at home. Happy New Year, happy 2021. I hope you've had a great start to the year and that you had an awesome Christmas, and I bet you did because Santa came. Okay, so this year it's going to be a good one. I can feel it. Last year was all about saluting and honouring our heroes who are doing really brave things and working really hard. This year I think it might be good to honour ourselves and the hero within ourselves, because it's always a perfect time to do that, to stand there and say, I'm being the best me and I am a hero. So I think it's perfect time this year to focus on that. Aside from all of that, there's going to be plenty happening this year. I'm really excited about all the activities that are going to be coming out to use this year through Reuben Cullen Kids on there for you there at home, all the activities to do. Also, I'm really confident, wait for this, that I'm going to get in hopefully to some schools and kinders and actually do and read my book, A Hero Born, and do some activities with you. So in person, so I'm really excited about that. If that's something that sounds like you might want to do, you might want to have me come in and read Hero Born or do an activity. Tell your mum, your dad, your teachers, tell your mum and your dad to tell your teachers that you want me, Reuben Cullen, to come in from Reuben Cullen Kids and read a book and do some activities. Also, okay, aside from that, I've got to say I've got some top secret stuff that I'm working on. I can't tell you there at home, but you're going to love it when it happens this year. So there's some more stuff to look forward to. Okay, so rightio. Now, first activity we got of this year is called Happy. And that's pretty fitting because we just said Happy New Year. So that's pretty good, isn't it? I thought it was a pretty good name I came up with. Now, happy is all about using words and habits which are really powerful to make things become a reality for us. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Now, what you're going to need for happy is going to be white poster paper, a big piece of white poster paper, nice and big, some texters, maybe some pencils, maybe some markers, and just some arts and crafts. Not too many, because this one's going to be a focus on the words on the paper. So, what we'll be doing with Happy is a poster, and we're going to write on it things that we want to maybe change or improve in ourselves over this year, as well as a goal, because achieving goals and changing things and improving ourselves are a really good way to make us happy. And I personally believe that personal achievements really drive our inner happiness. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started on Happy. All right, so you can see it's a big piece of poster paper, and it's got a bit written on it, and I'm going to go through it with you now. So the first thing is that you want to do is the title, and that is Happy. So now with the title, a title should always be nice and big, but considering this one's actually called Happy, we want to make this big, bold, bright and colourful, really beautiful. No limitations to our imaginations. Remember that, little heroes from last year? So we can do anything here. You can see, just have some fun with it. You can see that I've written Happy in red, then I've got some stars there with smiley faces on them. I've also got some smiley faces there. And I use some glitter glue as well, just to jazz it up a bit up the top there, make it look pretty cool. So then after our title, we move on to our next step, and that is going to be writing these little subheadings across the centre of the page. Now what they say is, from left to right, what you're going to write is start, continue, and stop. And basically that's where we're going to write the things that we want to improve in ourselves or change for this year. So I'll read mine out so you get a bit of an idea. And with these, you can put as many as you like. It just all depends up to you. There's no rules, so just do what you need to do and make it meaningful, and for you, it suits you. So, okay, in my start, apply the same amount of respect and time to my work as I do to others' work. So I wrote that down because I think sometimes I will work harder for other people than what I do when I'm working for myself and doing my own stuff. So I just thought maybe I should change that, or at least start to make that a little bit more even. So that's something I wrote down there. And then I also wrote, playing my decks again. So my decks, my music, I haven't been playing them much for a bit. And I want to start doing that again this year because I really love my music. In continue, I've got what it takes, I've written. My little motto from last year that was, and I want to continue that on. And if I believe in myself and apply myself to a task, I can achieve anything. And I just want to remember that and continue that on this year. In stop, I'll tell you what I wrote there next. So procrastinating and leaving things to the last minute. It's something that I do all the time. I just sort of fluff around and I don't get things done as quick as I can. And I leave things to the last minute and then I'm in a bit of a rush. So I want to change that little habit I've got. And hopefully it's going to give me more time, which would be really good. Also, doing things that aren't good for me, and if I continue to do them, they give me problems. So I want to stop doing things that maybe aren't really that good for me or don't serve a really good purpose, because it's better to be doing things that serve a good purpose for you and that are good. So that's something that I want to focus on. So you can see all the things that I've written. Now, the things that you're going to write are going to be completely different because you're all different people, aren't you? So some things that you might want to do, just some examples. Maybe you want to start helping mum and dad around the house a bit more. I bet you they would love that too. So you might want to start doing that. Or maybe you want to start juggling giraffes. You can't do that, can you? Well, but that'd be pretty fun though. So there's some starts there. Continue. You might want to continue, maybe continue playing the sport that you play, which might be basketball, footy, you might be a dancer, maybe a gymnast, or maybe play cricket and you just want to keep playing that sport. You also, maybe you want to keep using your manners and speaking nicely to people, saying please and thank you. That could be a good one to continue. And then on stop, maybe you want to stop putting yourself down sometimes. And why would you stop that one? Why? Because you're being the best you and you're a little hero, that's why. So that's a good one. That could be a good one to stop. But whatever you do there, everyone at home, just make sure that you take the time to fill them out and make it meaningful. Okay, so the next step is we move on to our goal, which you can see there. It's written in yellow. I've put it in yellow. And goals is something, we're going to write something down that we want to achieve this year. And goals are really important, and ambitions, because they give us something to target and to focus on. And the best thing about goals is when we achieve them, we feel pretty good about ourselves. So I'll just read out what I wrote. To make my short film I've been working on for the past few years, that's what I want to do. So much time and effort's been put into it. Now let's finish it. So that's what I wrote down in my goal. And again, you're going to put down whatever you like there. Just make it something that suits you and something that you want to achieve for yourself. Okay, so all that's left now is, if you want to do a little bit of decoration, you can. I think it's a good one to not decorate too much because the focus is in the words here. And all I did was because I talked about music, I did some music symbols on mine. So, okay, and then after you decorate it, all that's left to do is we're going to put this up in our room, which I'm going to do straight after I've done this with you guys. I'm going to go and put it straight up. And you just put it up with blue tack or whatever. And the reason why we're putting that up, it's an important step, and the reason why it's important is because just through using words that are so powerful and habits which are equally as powerful, we can change and improve and achieve what we are setting out to do. By reading this on our wall every day, we can bring our hopes and dreams and make them a reality for us. So that's it for that. I'm going to blue tack that up after I've finished with all you guys. Now, some advice I can give you with this is you don't have to fill these all in all at once. Take some time to think of them and make them meaningful. Sometimes I was just walking down the street like that and I thought of something. So I just wrote it down when I got home. Or I was going for a run and I stopped running. I was having a run and then I thought, oh, there's a good one. So when I got home, I put it down. So you don't have to just take your time. And also, like anything in life, you'll get out of something. What you get out of something will reflect the effort that you put into it. So definitely take the time to put some effort into this and you'll get really good results for yourselves and be probably happy. Okay, so just like that, we've got another activity done, a really good one. Happy? Pretty happy, aren't you? So we've got that one done. Now, I hope that this goes a long way to making you guys and girls all at home, your little heroes, happy this year, because achievements are really good for driving and creating our inner happiness. Thanks again, everyone. So as per usual, the description for this will be below, and I encourage comments and ideas from everyone at home. I love them. Also, share this on with people because it's such a good activity. Make sure you share it on with people and just give us a like and a follow and tell people about all the fun stuff we're doing here at Reuben Cullen Kids. All right? And then we're going to have more and more people getting involved. So that's all for now. I hope you've had as much fun as what I have had and always have. And I will see you all next time. See you later.